Who knew there was a name to this? Honey, it's called narcissistic countering or narcissistic countering, where they make you, first of all, they watch everything you do, everything you say, everything. And then they counter, hence the name counteract, everything you do. So I have a story, a whole lot of them. But these ninjas go in, they make you second guess yourself. They make you think that your reality is not your reality. And before you know it, you're believing what they're saying about you. Calling you crazy, that is. I never forget. And shout out to Danish for sure. I watch him, honey. And he triggers my remembrance on, not that I try to remember, but he triggers my remembrance on the things I went through with this ninja. I remember, first of all, let's back up. Me, I am very analytical. I analyze everything. I don't move until God tells me to move. Literally, my sister can tell you. It can be a bill that has a pink slip or yellow slip, whatever, depending on where you live at. And it says, final notice, disconnect. I still won't move until I hear from the Lord. Whether to go pay the bill, whether to go get help, I won't move. But anyway, back to this narcissistic countering. I remember, back up. Me, I do everything kind of like in order. I'm trying to get out of it somewhat, but I would, at nighttime, gotta work at night, gotta work in the morning. So at night, I will prepare my things, get all my things out, my outfits, my shoes, my pocketbooks, switch my pocketbooks out, put everything in the pocketbook that I'm going to be carrying for that next morning, and put all my clothes on them and hang them and put them aside. And with my keys, I know that I'm going to need to grab my pocketbook and grab my keys and run out the door. So I will have my pocketbook on the floor next to my shoes that I will be wearing, with my keys sitting directly next to those both, the pocketbook and the shoes. Every day. This has always been my life. It's just a habit, just normal. And all of a sudden, my keys was starting to not be there. And so I'm running around the house that morning, ready to go to work, running late, looking for my keys. I'm like, did I leave them here? Did I leave them there? Oh, well, maybe I left them here. Oh, you know what? I did go here. I did go here. I did go there. But I already know that my regimen does not change. I iron my clothes out. I get my things together. And I hang my clothes up nearby. And I put my pocketbook and my shoes on the floor and take my keys out and put the keys next to them. Well, unbeknownst to me, I'm telling my grandson, listen, this ninja is doing something, and he's taking my keys. And so my grandson said, if you really think that, because prior to that, he had talked to my son for like 45 minutes. Yeah, your mom crazy. My son told me everything they were saying. And I could hear him in there talking to him. Yeah, your mom, she going crazy. I told you, man. Look, she lost the keys. Look, she running around looking for them now. Look. And my son was in there playing his MBX5 or whatever it's called. And he said, Mom, I really wasn't listening to him, but I was listening to him. This man for 45 minutes tried to get me to think that you was crazy. He said, you're not only one of the most sane people that I know. You're far more intelligent, and your common sense supersedes even an alien. Because alien, they have a different type of alien type of common sense. Well, mine is deep. I'm going to do a video on that one day. I said, did you believe him? He said, Mom, this man is who he is, and I know who you are. We don't even know him. We don't know him, but I know you. He said, and you do everything the same. You prepare yourself. Everything is preparation. So why would your keys be anywhere other than where you are? And I said, very good. So my grandson said, if you think he really, taking your keys, let me show you what to do. My grandson. Shout out to my grandson. He said, listen, we're going to do everything the same that you normally do. Put your shoes in your pocketbook on the floor. But we're going to put a camera nearby your shoes in your pocketbook with your keys there as well. And he camouflaged the camera. He took him through like clothes on the floor. Because sometimes when I'm taking stuff off or a scarf or whatever, I'll just put it on the side, on the floor. You know how we do. Or throw it on the floor, whatever you want to say. And so he camouflaged like some clothes on top of the camera and nearby. And lo and behold, I get up, I'm ready to go for the morning, get dressed, brush my teeth, do all that hair. And I go to grab for my pocketbook, slide my feet in my shoes. No keys. Look back at the camera. And I went on and got in the car. I played along. I was like, oh my God, I can't find my keys again. What is going on? Da, 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 da. And he like, yeah, I told you losing your mind. Now he driving me to work. He got to drive me to work. Drive me to work. And I'm sitting there in my glory like, I can't wait to get to work to go to the bathroom so I can walk, because I know and my grandson know that we put those keys right beside my shoes and my pocketbook. Honey, he talking all this smack crack. Yeah, you got to be on crack to talk like they talk. And he said, well, I guess I got to pick you up from work. I'm like, yeah, because my car keys, door keys, and everything was on the same thing. But, honey, I ain't mine. He's talking all this crap in the car and da-da-da and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, you crazy. We need to take you to go get help. My brain was like, excuse me. But I ain't say nothing. Because back then and there, they stunt your mental. They stunt your mental. You don't know whether to say anything because they make you second guess. So you're like, maybe he's right. Or maybe I better not say nothing because I may be wrong in the end. Because they play with your head. They be like, told you. They'll take something of yours and then go put it back after you done looked all over for 3 days and 20 nights. And told you, you lose your mind. It was there all the time. My grandson, we got him. We got him. I got to work, went in the bathroom, turned that computer on, turned the camera on. Honey, I see these big old hands. Grab up my keys. I see his feet, his knees, and half of his head. Yeah, it's you. It's you. So, honey, at that point, I demised the plan to get him up out of here. He had started the discard in March, April, May, June. In 3 months, all kinds of hell he gave me. All kinds. But baby, I woke up. I'm going to tell you that story. What happened in June. How I divorced. When I divorced. But anyway, it's called Narcissist Countering. Where they want to make you think you crazy. Don't let them. Like I always say, don't let them win. You're not crazy. You was fine before you met them, and all of a sudden they telling you crazy and all of this and this and that. That's their favorite line. But we know who that line belongs to. Who the crazy person really is. I look like I'm laying on my gray hair. But anyway, finally, a name to it. It's called narcissistic countering. Or narcissist countering. It's a name to these ninja situation and they behavior. I'm feeling some type of way. I don't have a name to when I wrap my hair at night. What's the name of it? I don't have a name to when I'm taking a shower and I'm singing in there. What's the name to it? It's a name to how they treat you, how they make you think you crazy, how they make you second guess yourself, how they make you second guess your reality, the reality Jesus gave to you. Well, who knew? It's a name to Narcissist Counter. Shout out to Danish. Excuse me if I'm saying it wrong. Bashir. Check them out, y'all. I love you. These ninjas. Woo.